that language, local language, English, whatever the preferable, for the local Gram Pradhan, Gram Sarpanch, who is the political person who can read it and implement it. That document may not be specific to any guidelines. The standard acceptability by the community may be 2 pages, maybe more than 50 pages. That plan should have the normal information, geographical information, and other information wherein the local people they use it all the time for developmental aspects. And most importantly, government of India has more than 60 centrally sponsored schemes. These are being implemented in different levels. So when you are talking about the cost factor for disaster risk reduction into the community level, from where the fund will come for implementation, in those centrally sponsored scheme we have identified the what are the activities can be taken for DRR issues. And not only that, the local government also they have approved that, because in government of India, in the system, whenever the political and the bureaucratic will not be there, so it will not be implemented. There's a notification, the government notification is there. So all the gram pradhans and the local authority like BDO and SDMs, DMs, even the district magistrates, they follow these guidelines and utilize the 10%. We have also earmarked how much percentage can be can be utilized. Those things already earmarked, guidelines are there, and they incorporate in the disaster management plans, and they are utilizing. And one of the most important experience I want to say, Tripura is very prone to floods, flash floods particularly, and due to flash flood, the erosion takes place. What local people they have done, they planted very local plant. The best practice I am saying, the local plant and which is very similar to even the Bangladesh. So Tripura is very neighbor country to Bangladesh, and that Kamli Lata that is called. And not only that plant, register river erosion, but regain the land. The farmers they regain the land. Also, we have best practices that also can be shared. Number two is very very important, that northeastern state is very prone to earthquakes, and it's very pertinent that awareness for earthquake is very much required. What government of Tripura has done, they have notified is a policy level decision they have done, and also replicated in all the department and also to the schools authorities, but the headmaster principal of the school, they'll have to undertake the earthquake drill every third Saturday, and that has to be monitored by the local officer. When the officer has been identified, he will say that in this month how many schools they have done, and not only that, they have the one checklist. They can find out the improvement of the drill has been done or not. And every school they have the two task forces, search and rescue and first aid. They have to be trained of, they will have to take the lead of this evacuation drill. So there are two practices and many more are there. Also you can take off a note of our website, TDMA, Tripura Disaster Management Authority, tdma.tripura.nic.in, and Tripura tdma.tripura.gov.in, from where you can get many more information. And regarding this AMC DRR issues, we have done lots of activities for the state, so we can share after that. Thank you so much.
You also highlighted the importance of good communication tools, because when we communicate with mayors and when we communicate with the people are different. So I think I agree that we should use a simple language. Sometimes UN language can be very confusing. And so this is why we also maybe need to use local languages as well. As you see, Asia Pacific have more than maybe 5,000, 4,000 local languages, and that's also part of the culture. Definitely, we will come back to you again with contacts and best practices that we can do, and we will do quick mapping that we can share with you. And I would like also later to invite the minister to give a concluding remarks. But from my side, I feel very very grateful to you. You have been a great participants and also resource persons today, because we managed to collect a lot of informations, and you even sacrificed not having a break. For 3 hours we have been sitting here, and this is to show your at least your personal commitment to make this, boosting local authorities' action be, possible, and also make sure that what we do here today is not just talking, but make sure that we do also implementations. And we rely on you for making sure that you reach many numbers of local governments, whatever territory you live, whatever country you live. Important is that let's work together, and we will also make sure that you will be able to join us in activities, and importantly also that we have to speak up at the Asian Ministerial Conference here, DRR, because local governments is one of the major groups, major stakeholders groups, and we need to also make sure that our voices are heard at the central government level. And this is why we need to identify one mayor to represent us, all of us, to speak here in the next session during the AMCDRR. So thanks again, and I'm very sure we will meet again very soon. I don't know where and when, but you have been very, very great today, and I'm so pleased with the result of our discussions. And I'm so happy that the Honorable Minister also stay with us. I thought he would leave just immediately after his opening remarks. Normally, this high-level person do, but I'm so also grateful and appreciate very much the time, and thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Bernardio. इस सेशन में जो भी एक्सपर्ट्स एडवाइस आए और जो भी टेक्निकल एडवाइस आए, जो भी लीडरशिप लेवल के एडवाइस आए, ये सारे एडवाइस का कलेक्शन और डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन टू ईच एंड एवरी मेंबर्स आफ्टर सेशन एंड अबव हम एक्सपेक्ट करेंगे, क्योंकि सारे एक्सपर्ट्स के सुझाव, पार्टिसिपेंट्स के सुझाव महत्वपूर्ण होते हैं, इम्पोर्टेंट होते हैं. मैं स्पेशली थैंकफुल टू डॉक्टर बर्नार्डियो कि आपने ऐसे बिहार से आए हुए रिप्रेजेंटेटिव को, मिनिस्टर को मौका दिया क्लोजिंग सेशन के लिए. हमारा बिहार, मैंने शुरू में ही कहा था कि मल्टी हैजार्ड प्रोन स्टेट है, लाइक बांग्लादेश एंड अदर्स. ऐसे में जो हमारा कंट्रीब्यूशन है स्टेट का, मैं आपको ये बता करके खुद कि हमारे ऑनरेबल चीफ मिनिस्टर नीतीश कुमार जी वेरी मच सेंसिटिवली डीलिंग विद द DRR रोड मैप. तो हमें क्या करना चाहिए? फिनेंशियल प्रॉब्लम आते हैं, जो बातें आई अभी विभिन्न सेक्टर से, और बिना लोकल अथॉरिटी को बूस्टअप किए हुए हम प्रैक्टिकल एडवांसमेंट नहीं कर सकते टुवार्ड्स DRR. तो एक बात रिमार्केबल मेरे नज़र में कि आखिर क्यों अचानक से डिसास्टर इन्वाइट होते हैं. देयर इज सम नेचुरल डिसास्टर, देयर इज सम लोकल डिसास्टर, एंड देयर इज सम मैन मेड डिसास्टर. क्या मानव जनित डिसास्टर को हम नहीं रोक सकते? नेचुरल डिसास्टर नहीं रोक सकते, लोकल डिसास्टर नहीं रोक सकते, लेकिन मानव जनित डिसास्टर को हम रोक सकते हैं. और इसके लिए जो क्लाइमेट चेंज मानव जनित डिसास्टर के कारण है, मैन मेड डिसास्टर इज द रूट कॉज फॉर द क्लाइमेट चेंज. कौन सा विकास चाहते हैं हम? व्हाट टाइप ऑफ डेवलपमेंट वी नीड? क्या एक ऐसा विकास जो पूरे मानव सभ्यता को लील जाए, खतरा पैदा हो, या फिर एक ऐसा विकास जो आफत से बचाए। मैंने शुरू में ही, सेशन के शुरू में ही ये अपने डिजायर एक्सप्रेस किया था कि आखिर क्यों हम इस बात को समझने में कमी कर रहे हैं। हम मानव जनित डिसास्टर को रोक सकते हैं और दुनिया जो विकास की अंधी दौड़ लगा रही है, क्या यह मानव सभ्यता के लिए, ह्यूमन सिविलाइजेशन के लिए ठीक है? और शुरू में ही मैंने अवेयरनेस का लेवल थोड़ा मोटिवेशन के लिए एम्फेसिस किया था। मैं व्यक्तिगत तौर पर ये मानता हूँ कि अगर ग्लोबल फ्रेंडशिप की फीलिंग हो, और क्यों नहीं, फिर कौन सा रेस, कौन सी दौड़ लगा रहे हैं हम लोग। ग्लोबल फ्रेंडशिप के मोटिवेशन को और बढ़ाई जाए, ग्लोबल रिलेशनशिप के लेवल को और बढ़ाई जाए, और न सिर्फ मानव ह्यूमन कम्युनिटीज़ के लिए बल्कि एनिमल्स एंड सारे कम्युनिटीज़ के लिए, सारे एनिमल्स के लिए, बर्ड्स के लिए। तो जो देख रहा हूँ, दुनिया एक विकास की अंधी दौड़ लगा रही है, ब्लाइंड रन कर रहे हैं लोग, और ये क्लाइमेट चेंज के रूट कॉजेज हैं। वरना कश्मीर में 100 इयर्स के बाद बादल फटने से बाढ़ का आना, चेन्नई में 100 इयर्स के बाद भारी वर्षा के कारण भारी तबाही होना, और इस तरह से दुनिया के देशों में डिसास्टर का आना, तो निश्चित तौर पर जहां विश्व बंधुत्व का, ग्लोबल फ्रेंडशिप का कहीं भाव में कमी तो नहीं हो रही है। मैं महसूस कर रहा हूं ये कमी हो रही है। आप सारे एशियन कंट्रीज के एक्सपर्ट्स, पार्टिसिपेंट्स एंड लीडरशिप ग्रुप के पर्सन्स हैं। आपसे मैं ये आशा करूंगा कि कालांतर में हम सभी लोग एक हाथ बनकर, जॉइन हैंड से इस डिसास्टर रिस्क को रिड्यूस करने में महत्वपूर्ण भूमिका, इम्पोर्टेंट रोल दुनिया के देशों का हायर करें मोटिवेशन के माध्यम से। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ आप सभी को बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद। फॉर द बेस्ट फ्यूचर, अंधी दौड़ लगाना बंद करें, आफत खरीदना बंद करें, आफत से बचाने के जो उपाय हों उस पर हम लोग सभी चलें। थैंक यू।
The Honorable Minister just said that during this discussion a lot of advice and technical advice was given. So I think it's important to collect and distribute among the forum here. And he suggested that it was the suggestions that was given by the delegates and experts need to be collated and distributed again. And he thanked Dr. Banadia for the opportunity given to him for closing this session. He again reiterated that Bihar is a multi-hazard prone area, and the Honorable CM of Bihar is looks at disaster very with sensitivity, and he also has a focus on DRR roadmap. And finance has always been an issue with local governments, and we need to actually boost the local government for implementation of DRR. And he also said that there are various disasters, natural, local and man-made disaster. Can we not stop the man-made disaster? And he also said this is because of climate change, so we should sort of try and reduce the effect of climate change. And focus on development as a whole, not and consider climate change as a part of development. And he also said, he again said that he believes that awareness and motivation is key. and global friendship should be encouraged. It's not just human beings, but it's also animals and birds that should be considered, and we should all work together. He just said that why is it that after 100 years the Kashmir and the Chennai disasters happened? So maybe we should actually relook at these disasters and see where the root cause is. And again, he reiterated that we should look at global friendship and join hands together in DRR so that we can work together. Thank you.
you. I want you to join me for a big applause to ourselves. Ourselves. You have been doing a great things today. And I like to invite everyone to join photo session so that we, as I said, this is evidence that you are here. Thank you very much.
Thank you.